What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another video. So, it took me about a week to finally get to doing this because I waited and I really waited for these to come out. So, anyways, with no further introduction required, this is my review of Yudo King Ohger. So, featuring Kuwagata and Papillon Ohgers. She kind of looks blue here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We kind of see the purpley bit. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, this video is not sponsored, by the way, and this video is not for viewers under the age of 13, so please be advised. It's been a long time since I said that, but just to be sure that this video is, not for kids basically, but still safe. So anyways, let's get to reviewing these figures. So you know what? I'm gonna start with the Kuwagata Ohger right off the bat. So yes, you need two boxes, by the way, to complete one figure. So I have here, well, actually, I'm gonna use Papillon Ohger's box because I already opened Kuwagata Ohger's uh for the sticker reference because the manual for the stickers would be inside. But this one I didn't open because it's very similar. I'll get to that later. So yes, you need two boxes to complete one King Ohger figure. So for box A, this is mirrored, by the way. You get the upper body, and for set B, you get the lower half of the body and accessories. So each King Ohger figure comes with the Ohger caliber and the King's weapon, which you might have already seen from the figures that I have presented. So here, uh, Kuwagata Ohger's King's weapon is already in Ken mode or sword mode. You also notice that there is a long piece here because that is the handle for the Naginata mode, which I just attached over there. And actually, if you try to look at this one, if you see it on camera, it's probably hard. But there is like a smaller, you know, this is smaller, so you can fit into that, actually fits into the hilt of the Ohger caliber, which you can already see on hand. And the Ohger caliber has actually two types of stickers for the blade, which I will show you. So this is the sticker sheet, by the way. So you can see this one right here. So this one is like the normal mode, but this is actually, if you see the multicolors, that's the finisher mode. And actually, there is like on the back side of the Ohger caliber, it also has a sticker. So unlike other like sword type weapons that have come before, yeah, there's a lot more detail here. So yeah, let's move on to articulation. Yes, the head moves 360 around. It can be tilted like this. Now the neck actually can be removed, and actually there's a sticker around the neck. So yeah, speaking of stickers, like probably on Kuwagata Ohger, you might not be able to see it very clearly on camera. I am so sorry about that. But yeah, for the stickers, you have stickers on the face. So of course, the stickers depend on the helmet of each King Ohger. But yeah, there's stickers on the face, the chest, shoulder armors, the cape, so that lining here. So the arm, so like the side bands here on the arms, torso, and legs. So again, it's probably hard to see on camera, but yeah, if you can notice the darker color there, that's it. There are some stickers around the arms, like arms near the elbows and the knees. So there. Okay, so I'm going back to articulation. Sorry about that. So the shoulder armors are on separate joints, so they're not attached to the arm. So in fact, I'm going to remove the arm so you can see. So there you go. There's the shoulder armor right there. And because of that, like here the shoulder attachment. So there is a slot, so you can actually pivot forward like this. So of course, well, with the shoulder armor, you can't really do a 360 spin all around, but it does have quite a range of motion. You can raise the arm like so to the side, more than 90 degrees, of course, like this. There is a joint right here on the just above the elbow, which allows the arm to move around like this, and of course the hands uh, turn around. You can change to open hands, which are right here. They are separate pieces, but yeah, I do like the open hands because you get more like dynamic poses with them. So the waist actually can go around 360, no problem. The King's Hotline can be removed. Actually, you have to remove that to put the stickers on the belt. So the belt is stickers. And what's good about the King's Hotline is that because of its shape, like it's not elevated, or it's just perfectly fit to the waist level, so it doesn't really hamper the 360 movement. So you have your legs that can open like 90 degrees. Actually, like inside here, like there are joints that there you can see, that's for the thigh roll. And of course, the knees can bend a bit more than 90 degrees, which is amazing. And the feet are on a ball joint, so you can turn them around like so. And there is a groove right here on the inside that kind of allows for a side pivoting like this, right? So again, for more dynamic poses. So again, the accessories you can see here. So you have the Ohger caliber and the King's weapon. So again, I am well. You know what? I'm actually gonna take this one off, or rather, uh, ins- how about instead I use this one instead? It's easier to take off. So I'm using Papillon Ohger's one here. There we go. So I have actually formed this into bow mode to just so you guys can see. So there is like this T-shaped piece right here that I'm not sure if I can hold on camera, but yeah. There we go. Right there, if you can see that little T right there. So that goes into this hole right here. It serves as the handle. So there are two ways you can hold this for your rangers. There you go. So like you can have this as a shield if you're using or if you have Tombow Ogre and or Papillon Ogre, you can have the peg like this, so it can be used as a gun or a bow in this case. And the blades again on the side are adjustable, so again you can turn it into sword mode and how it looks like as a shield. So of course you just fold them all the way down. So the blades have stickers on them, and yours truly in infinite wisdom. So there should have been a sticker right here. If you can see, it's completely black. So by accident, I have put it on this wrong side. So for comparison, like Kuwagata Ogers has again like both sides, so that should be silver on the inside again because of the sticker. But yeah, I'm such a genius. Who would have thought? Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, like I said, there is a well, you actually like I just put this on for both of these figures. So this long handle right here, if I can pull it out, there we go. So you can pull it out like so. Again, this is specifically made for using the Naginata mode. And again, like I said, each King Ogre has this. So you saw earlier with Kuwagata Ogre, so this is for this is Papillon Ogre. So technically with this King's weapon, you can set it to any mode. Like you, even just like one King Ogre can use multiple versions of or multiple modes of the King's weapon. So again, this is the Yumi or arrow mode. So yeah. Now actually, at this point, I want to compare both Kuwagata and Papillon Ogre. So I'm not gonna do the articulation for Papillon Ogre because, well, it's the same thing as this one. So the first thing I noticed when I completed both of them, so if you look at this one, right? Now it's quite hard to see on camera, but if I stand like this one, so they should be able to stand like this. So I'm not actually doing this intentionally, but the height for Kuwagata Ogre and Papillon Ogre are different. So as you can see, Papillon Ogre is shorter. That being because, well, uh, apparently the makers at Bandai gave Papillon Ogre, interestingly, a feminine body or a feminine form. So what does this mean? So again, for comparison, so have a look at their arms. So I am going to open like this, right? And then for Papillon Ogre, so basically like the arms are more slender. Actually, if you look at the waist, so the male figures have like wider but straighter waists, and then the female forms have somewhat inward or slender and slightly inwardly curved waist. So I guess the makers at Bandai were probably looking more at Yuzuki Hirakawa instead of Yuichi Hachisuka, which I think is okay. So they were looking more at the actress as a basis on how to make Rita's build. And I'm not sure if they did the same for the Action Heroes series, but yeah, I guess that's just how it is. So, uh, but still, I just gotta have Rita in my collection, so I got Rita anyway. Now, another key point for the figure. So, as you can see, so there's a hole in the back, which uh, I will actually use Rita's. So for this one, I'll use Rita and the Ogre caliber. So you can stick it in the back like so, and now you can have actually Rita wearing the sword on the back, right? Although you can technically do the same for the other King Ogres. And there is also there is a hole on the left side. So you can also attach the Ogre caliber here. So it's in sheathed mode. And well, this hole on the back technically is for using it with action bases. Although these figures don't really come with their own action base, but let's see if it works. Yep, you can also stick that sword into the action base slot. So basically, you can do this if you have Tombo Ogre, right? Because he often has his sword on the back, like when it's sheathed. But yeah, you can do it like this as well. So there you have it. So yeah, all of the King Ogres have basically the same equipment. Yeah. Now, uh, overall, I really like the figures. So I could have bought the action heroes, but I really wanted uh, the Yudos a lot more. Comparing them to the action heroes, even though I don't have again those figures, there are some distinct differences. Number one, well, the action heroes figures are slightly taller and buffer, but the articulation very much the same. But I prefer the Udos for the following reasons. Number one, they're basically cheaper. Although because of how they are being sold, yes, it's considerably more expensive than, I don't know, buying something like uh, Zen Kaiser, for example, because you can, you can be satisfied by Zen Kaiser in just one box. Again, since Dawn Brothers, so they've Bandai has done like the Sodo style for their Yudo figures. So, but again, for King Ogre, it's a bit more worth it, I would say, in terms of price. So you basically spend 1,000 yen, maybe a little bit more, just to complete a single figure. And the Action Heroes series, even though they are quite similar. They are almost sold at 2,000 yen. 3,000 yen higher if you're going for Kuwagata Oger, because whether you like it or not, you are going to get the King Speeder, which is Kuwagata Oger's personal vehicle. So if you don't want that, if you're really not into the King Speeder, but you do want a Kuwagata Oger figure, go for the Yudo instead. So another advantage that you get if you have the Yudo figures would be the King's weapon, right? Uh, Again, you can change it into all 5 modes, and you can basically equip them on each King Ogre. And well, if you want, you can combine them with the Odra caliber and make the Naginata mode. Just remove this short handle right here, attach it to the longer handle, and boom, you have Naginata mode, which, you know what, I am going to do right now. So I'm gonna take out uh, Gira's sword. So now I have removed the handle, and I am going to attach it here. So now you have a Naginata mode, but yeah. And actually, like, because of the long handle, thanks to the long handle, you can basically wield it in 2 hands. So what I'm going to do right here, yep, it is equipable. It's in, guys. He's now holding it with 2 hands, by the way. So yeah, there we go. So this is Kuwagata Oger wielding the Naginata mode for Oger Caliber and King's Weapon. So very, very nice. But yeah, again, you can do this for all of the King Ogers anyway. But I am just going to put back the original handle because why not? I don't wanna lose parts basically. That's why I put the longer handle anyway. So the joint that the handle attaches to is actually a separate piece. So you attach it, and then you attach the handle like so. Basically, if you look at this King's weapon right here, so Rita's King's weapon, so this part is another piece. Like, I'll actually remove it so you guys can see, right? You attach it like so, and now you have an attachment point for the special handle for the Naginata mode, which I've just shown earlier. But again, so because of the quite the long handle, like you can even like it does take a bit of work, but you can actually have it be wielded in two hands. But yeah, or if you really want to, you can just use the long handle for if you want to really be sure. Yeah, that's King Order. That's Yudo King Order for you. So yeah, the cape actually, I forgot, like it is on a separate joint, so you can move it in quite independently from the shoulder armor. Can move it just by itself, but the shoulder armor moves anyway, so it's up to you if you really want to move it like that. Yeah. Overall, I am going to give Yudo King Oger. Dudes, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5, right? I mean, considering the price increase and the way they are being sold right now, it's actually worth it, to buy uh, two boxes to complete one. I'm actually considering like getting all Kuwagata Oger, but it's not yet final. So like if maybe I'm in the mood to get all Kuwagata Oger, maybe just to have him, and Gira reenact their fight scenes, which I think is amazing. Yeah. So again, for me, this is much better than the Action Heroes series. But again, well, if you, it's up to you if you also want the Action Heroes. But no, for me, this is enough. So yeah, that's it for my review of Yudo King Oger. So what do you guys think? Leave in the comments down below. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. So, bye!